Welcome back to Hellraiser Unleashed, where we take you through building an offshore fishing boat from start to finish, talking about the science and processes of working with fiberglass and giving you a behind the scenes look of a boat building business here in the UK. So we've had the delivery now for the materials for the Hellraiser. Got a drum of acetone, 8 drums of resin here, we've got another 16 boxes of mat over there, we've got 17 cans of gel coat here, plus another 5 boxes of consumables which are full of gloves, rollers, paint brushes, mixing sticks and whatever else we've decided to buy in this package. Okay, so if I'll take you through some of the bits we've got 1,760 kilos of resin, we've got 661 kilos of chopped strand mat and 600 gram, 132 kilos of 300 gram, 320 kilos of white gel coat, got the 158 kilos of acetone, got some small consumables there. We've got surgical gloves, overalls, cutting compound, mould release wax, polishing cloths, masking tape, shears, acylic acid, spreader cards, paint brushes, isophthalic resin. We've only got 40 kilos of that because we had some in already. Some woven rovings, another 80 kilos of that. Some dark grey gel coat for the floor. Some paint rollers, more mixing stick. Some drill bits. Some more compound pads. So there's quite a few bits on there. So it's going to keep us busy for a little while. So all of this here and all of that that's over there isn't just for one boat, but we're going to be building 2 because we build a lot for the client. We're going to be holding a stock boat as well. So working with gel coat is an exothermic reaction. You've got about 20 to 30 minutes of working time, and as soon as the mix is catalysed, it's going to start going off. So you need to be quick and efficient with your application, and also going back and checking your work to make sure that any thick patches aren't starting to run, because if it starts to run in the mould, then it's going to cause you problems later on. We are now inside the cabin of the Hellraiser 223. We've already polished the mould, applied 6 coats of mould release wax, 2 coats of gel coat, and we're going to add 1 more coat of gel coat before we move on to the skin coat. The third layer is to allow us some room to rework any blemishes, wet sand, anything that may need some attention before the final polish of the component. energy levels are pretty much gone now. The gunnering has had a 300 gram chop strand mat. First layer in there, so now the gel's bonded to the mat at least, and the cabin roof has also had a gel and one layer of 300 gram in it as well. So they're two now that are the sort of foundations, as it were, are done. So they've had the gel coat and they've had the first layer of mat. So they can cure before we progress with the main layout on those. The next thing we need to do is get the hull in here and start doing the same. So do the prep for the hull, start getting the gel in that, do the first layer on that as well. The strong back is all prepped, so it's been cleaned, it's been waxed, it's been polished, so that's all ready to go. So we'll get that ready, and then we'll start getting the cutting list sorted for the mat for all four of these major components. So this is going to be the hull, the top sides, the strong back, or the subframe, as well as the roof. And then once they're done and they're put together, we've pretty much got a shell of a boat.